North Korea test-fired a long-range missile Wednesday morning, which the South Korean and U.S. militaries are saying was an ICBM. It flew far higher than any of the North's previous missiles and came down in the East Sea, in Japan's territorial waters. It's believed this missile could reach just about anywhere in the United States. Jung-hee has our top story.
North Korea fired a long-range ballistic missile early Wednesday morning, identified by the regime as a newly developed Hwasong-15 ICBM. The missile was fired at around 3:17 a.m. from Pyongsong, a city located 30 kilometers north of Pyongyang. It flew 960 kilometers eastward for about 50 minutes and landed in the waters west of Japan. The missile was launched at a lofted angle, reaching 4,500 kilometers, higher than any other previously launched North Korean missile. Hwasong-15 is seen to be an upgraded version of the Hwasong-14 ICBM. Compared to the Hwasong-14 ICBMs launched in July, experts say Hwasong-15 seems to have a stronger engine and so flies farther.
The previous Hwasong-14 missiles could fly up to 8,000 or 9,000 kilometers, reaching the western part of the U.S., but Wednesday's missile will be able to fly 11,000 to 12,000 kilometers. That covers the whole United States, including the eastern area.
And Pyongyang aimed to make an even greater impact out of this missile launch, launching it at early dawn.
Firing a missile at 3 o'clock in the morning is indeed a sudden attack and helps the regime see how quick South Korea and the US are to respond. Also, as it's daytime in the US, the North aimed to send an even more alarming message to the US.
But in contrast to how a couple of the regime's missiles flew over Japan in August and September and fell in the waters east of Japan, this time Pyongyang decided to step back.
If the North makes its missile land near the US, then the political shock it sends to the world will be too large for it to handle, which may possibly lead to stronger international pressure.
The other experts suggested this may be rather because North Korea was not able to make technological progress in other areas like re-entry technology.
The North didn't mention re-entry technology in today's announcement, and instead of shooting the missile at a normal trajectory and let it pass over Japan, Pyongyang once again fired its missile at a lofted angle. This implies that it may have not solved other technological issues like missile re-entry.
The Joint Chiefs of Staff say the recent launch could be seen as a protest against the recent economic sanctions against the regime, as well as Washington reinstating North Korea as a state sponsor of terrorism. The South Korean military stressed it is never letting its guard down and is always ready to strike back.
The South Korean military is keeping close tabs on North Korea's military activities. Our military could destroy the origin of the provocation and nuclear facilities with precision on any given day from the ground, sea, or air.
South Korean forces launched precision strike missiles near the northern limit line in the East Sea just 6 minutes after the North Korean launch was detected. The JCS says it involved the Army's missile unit, one of the Navy's Aegis destroyers, and one of the Air Force's KF-16 fighter jets, each firing at a simulated target with the distance calibrated to match that of the location where North Korea test-fired its missile.
오정희, 아리랑 뉴스.